In this session, I would like to talk to you about detoxing and cleansing. Some people think it's the same transaction. It is not. Detoxification is a biochemical transaction in the body. Cleansing, on the other hand, is a muscular transaction. In fact, there are 4 channels by which you get rid of toxins in your system. You perspirate, you respirate, you urinate, and you defecate. 4 channels, muscular controlled, that help you get rid of toxins. Now, detoxification is a biochemical, as I said, and it requires iron, manganese, molybdenum, and zinc. These are essential for the detoxification process. In fact, you already have a detoxification process going on, because if you didn't, you would become septic from all of the transactions going on in your body and you would expire. Also known as death. Okay? So your body is there to protect you. And the way what happens and how your body protects you is through the following transactions. Whatever you had, I don't know what time of day it is where you are or what you had, but let's say you had breakfast, okay? Because you're an early riser and you want to learn and you want to get out there and shake it up, so you want to have knowledge to go into the day ready for battle, okay? So whatever chemicals were in the food you ate. Now, when I talk about chemicals, I'm talking about molecular structured items that are alien to the body. Anything that is not in harmony with the body is a toxin. So you bring in this stuff, you've eaten it, there's a preservative, an additive, a coloring, a stabilizer, stuff, okay? All kinds of stuff. At any rate, what happens is when you digest it, it ends up in your bloodstream. As your blood is circulating through your body, guess what? Your body is in a constant state of mitosis. It's constantly renewing itself. So where is the building material coming from? It's coming from whatever you ate. And because your body is God's creation, a divine creation, it has the ability to utilize whatever's in the bloodstream, including the toxins. Now, if the toxins get absorbed into the cellular mitosis process, one of 3 things is going to happen. First and foremost, it could damage the DNA. So now you have the mother cell, which is the original cell, and now you've got a daughter cell. However, the daughter cell is corrupted. The DNA is not the same as mom's. Therefore, this cell not only does not look right, it doesn't function right. And what you've done is you're laying the foundation for aging. Pure and simple. The other 2 transactions that can take place, in your cells, your body manufactures proteins. Because your body, as I said in a previous session, your body runs on enzymes and proteins. Now, imagine, if you will, a picket fence, and a toxin comes along and opens up the gate to that fence. Now what happens is that instead of your body being able to make a regular protein to go out and help the immune system or this system or that system, it's a mutated protein, it's a damaged protein, it's an incomplete protein. That will end up creating damage in the body, even to the point that protein peptides are known to cause inflammation. Now the other thing that can happen is the gate is supposed to be open, toxin comes along and closes it. Now you've got a cell that is rapidly multiplying uncontrollably. Okay, so those are 3 things that happen from toxins affecting cells in your body. Now, when your blood reaches your liver is on guard. Your liver is there to protect you in spite of you. Okay? And so what happens is that some of the toxins can immediately be rendered harmless. Liquid, gas, or solid. Meanwhile, that way they can get through one of those 4 channels to get them out of your body. What cannot immediately be rendered harmless will end up being stored in fat. Therein lies an issue. So you want to make sure a bunch of different things simultaneously. One, you want to make sure that your intestinal tract stays clean and is functioning at optimal levels. Second, you want to make sure your detoxification system is functioning at optimal levels and that you keep your blood clean. Third, you want to make sure your liver is operating at optimal efficiency. Now, there are things that will affect your liver. Trans fats, saturated fats, hydrogenated fats, and if you have a tendency to drink, that too will affect your liver. Okay? It's just life. It's just the way it is. So there's those concerns. So what I did with all that understanding and addressing some of my clients' concerns about detoxing and cleansing, I created the Ultimate Detox and Cleanse. It's actually a 4-part program. I know I've only spoken about 3, so to speak, the intestinal tract, the bloodstream, and the liver. But I also do something that I don't believe any other product in the health food industry does, and that is I go after where the toxins are stored, the fat. Okay? To clean out the intestinal tract, I use a product called Fiber and More. And the reason I say a particular product is because with my Ultimate Detox and Cleanse, there's no mixing, no measuring. You've got 4 tablets in a little glassine baggie. In fact, I have one here. Didn't think I did. Didn't remember that I did. Don't know if you can see this clearly, but there are 4 tablets in this little glassine baggie. That was my supply. And very simple to take that way. There's no mixing, no measuring, and it contains our Fiber and More, designed to help clean out the intestinal tract with psyllium husk, peach bark, rice bran. There's also some garlic and pumpkin seed because those are really good for the intestinal tract. I also put in dandelion root, which to my knowledge nobody else does, for the simple reason that your liver secretes certain chemicals that are designed to keep your intestinal tract in good shape. So I've got a little bit of dandelion root in there for that purpose. And because I don't believe in harsh laxatives like so many cleansers on the marketplace, go to, because laxatives are those that stimulate are unhealthy because you're overstimulating the system. And guess what? See, evacuation, like I said earlier, is a muscular issue. It's a muscular transaction. Well, if you overstimulate your muscles, what's going to happen? I guess the term is become exhausted. They're going to become flaccid. They may stop working. And then what happens? Then you are dependent on that laxative for movement forever. In naturopathy, our purpose is to help you nourish your body to balance and harmony. Whatever your concern may be, naturopathy is the true path. Not blocking any transactions or conditions, but nurturing the body back to balance and harmony. So I use Fiber and More, that's that. Next I go to the blood detoxification factors, which I actually created for a family in the bug spray business. Talk about zombies. When they walked into my office, I did a double take. I was writing notes, I looked up and I did, oh my God, what's up with you people? And they told me they were in the bug spray business. So I created blood detoxification factors. And it has the minerals I mentioned earlier, the iron, the zinc, the manganese, the molybdenum, along with red clover, yellow dock, and burdock root, which are actually known historically to be beneficial for the bloodstream. Then I went to the liver. For the liver, I use choline, inositol, methionine, lecithin. Now, choline, inositol, methionine, in the old days, there was called lipotropic nutrients, and they're still lipotropic. Lipo for fat, tropic for heat. They're fat burners. I also threw in some dandelion root and milk thistle, which is traditional benefit to the liver. I mean, it's known for its traditional benefits to the liver. Last but not least, the 4th tablet is my fat metabolism factors. And there, that contains potassium, B6, choline, inositol, lecithin, methionine. The reason for the potassium and B6, because one of the things we want to do is we want to try to make sure that the body maintains proper balance and harmony in terms of osmosis. So this is there to make sure that that is maintained where it needs to be. I also use herbs like uva ursa, hydrangea, parsley, which are also known to be beneficial for the kidneys. And then, you know, the choline, inositol, the methionine, and lecithin, they're your real fat burners. They are going to help the body dissolve the fat that is holding on to or where the toxins are stored, and thus that's going to release the toxins back into your bloodstream. So what do you need to do to stop them from being reabsorbed at that point? Drink lots of water. Now, you may say, I already drink a lot of water. I drink a gallon a day. Well, if you're going to do a detox and cleanse the right way, then you may need to drink 2 gallons a day. It's really that simple. And the things I've heard back from people utilizing the Ultimate Detox and Cleanse, I call it UDC. Not that I'm lazy, but you know, it's just a nice acronym. They tell me that they have lost weight on it. There's no harsh cramping. In the same regard, there's no exaggerated bowels. There's no, 10-footers. I'm not a colon therapist. I'm a holistic naturopath. So if you want to know if the product is working for you, then allow the urine to sit in the commode. And, there's an old poem about that. If it's yellow, let it mellow, right? So depending upon how the light hits that, because the toxins and oils will float to the surface of the water, and if the light hits it in a particular way, you could be looking at the aurora borealis. In that case, go grab a camera, get a shot. It'll be a beautiful color picture. Anyway, I hope you learned a lot about how the body works, how the product, the program, the Ultimate Detox and Cleanse, can be beneficial for you, and it's certainly easy and convenient to use. I hope that you have a fabulous everything and that you continue to enhance your detoxification and cleansing process. And on that note, I will say thank you. Have yourself a fabulous day. Actually, have a fabulous everything. Life is too short for just a day's wishes. Take care and be well.